Hello everyone, welcome back to Prompt and Process, where we upskill with confidence, one tool at a time. In this video, we'll explore four logical functions in Excel: if, and, or XOR, using real-world example from datasets. Let's go. Today, as we continue with our Excel function series, we'll be looking at the functions if, and, or, and XOR. We'll be looking at how to use them in Excel, what they do, and their real life applications. Let's start with the if function. The if function checks a condition and returns one value if it's true and another if it's false. Let's say we want to check if a student passed or failed based on their score. The rule is if the score is 50 or more, the student passes. Otherwise, they fail. Now, here's the formula. Let's go ahead and enter the formula in column E. So we start with our equal sign, then go ahead with if, and from the drop down we can see it. It opens the bracket for us. Then we'll enter our condition. Now we are using A2, which is 65 if it's greater or equal to 50. Then add your quotes. You're adding quotes because it's a text string. Close your quotes, close your brackets, and hit enter. You see? Now let's test it in A2. The student score is 65. Since 65 is greater than 50, Excel returns pass. Now let's copy the formula down. You see, it's all given. So let's look at row 3. It's 45. Therefore, it returns a fail because it's following the given condition. That is if. The if function is useful for teachers who want to grade students quickly or something alike. Now let's see the AND function. AND requires all conditions to be true. Okay, if a student, for instance, is eligible for scholarship, let's see how we can find out if they're eligible for scholarship using the AND function. What we'll do is to enter equal sign if because it's a condition. So we go with the if, open our bracket, then the AND function, and we open our bracket again, then we put the conditions A2. A2 if it's greater or equal to 50, comma, B2 attendance, yes. If B2 is equal to yes, yes, then you close it and then put your comma and then put the criteria and hit enter. You can see in row A2 it's 65. The condition, one of the condition is it has to be equal to or greater than 50. So A2 fits that criterion is a 65, it's more greater than 50, then the attendance is a yes. Then you know that the student in row A2 is eligible for scholarship. So let's go ahead and drag it down. Okay, the one in row A3 scored 45 and is a no on attendance, so he's not eligible for the scholarship. That is how the AND function works in Excel. It it requires all the conditions to be true. This is useful for schools that want to know who to award scholarship with both good grades and good attendance. Let's go back to the OR function. The OR function only requires one condition to be true. Now, let's see if a candidate should be shortlisted for a job. The rule is the candidate should be shortlisted if they either have an MBA or at least 5 years experience. So let's go ahead and enter the formula. We start with our equal sign and then the if function because it is a condition. We open our brackets, we put or, then we open our bracket and then we want C2 equal to MBA. Sorry, we are going to put quotes. Remember, we are always put quotes if it's a text string, MBA. We close our quotes. Then D2, D2 will be equal, will be greater than or equal to 5. That's 5 years experience. We'll close our parentheses, and hit enter. The candidate in the second row has an MBA, but their experience is only 2 years. But so it's a short list. Either one is true, just one has to be true. So let's copy down the formula and C3. The candidate has a BSc but 6 years experience. So yes, he will be shortlisted. For the one in the fourth row, he has no degree and only 1 year experience. Um, None of them is true, so he'll be rejected for the job application. So this is the OR function for recruiters who want flexibility in their hiring criteria. EXO stands for exclusive or. Only one condition must be true, but not both. So let's check if a customer qualifies for a discount. The rule is the customer gets a discount if they either use a coupon or a loyalty card, but not both. So let's go ahead and put the formula. To further explain the formula, you may be wondering what if is doing with all of those functions. The reason it starts with if is because Excel needs a function that decides between two outcomes. If is the decision making function. Inside it, we can use and or Excel to test multiple conditions all at once. So that is why if is. in all the other functions. If is the judge who decides what to do with the result. In A2, the customer has a coupon, which is yes, and no loyalty card. So since only one condition is true, the result is a discount. So let's go ahead and copy down the formula. The fourth row that there's no discount. Both of them are no discount, no coupon, no loyalty card. So they are not getting a discount since two of them are true. And the last one is yes, yes. This customer has a coupon and has a loyalty card. So they get no discount. In Excel, one must be true for the conditions to be met. This is useful for stores to prevent customers from stacking multiple offers. To wrap up, if function checks a single condition and requires all conditions to be true or needs just one condition to be true, Excel allows only one but not both to be true. These functions help you turn raw data into smart automated decisions in education, recruitment, or business. Now that we've come to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching, and remember to subscribe to this channel for more tips on Excel, Python, MySQL, and so much more. Thank you for watching. Bye. Have a pleasant day.